Are you a solopreneur looking to 2 times your revenue to fund your lifestyle and give back? Well, this podcast is for you. We bring you inspirational guests sharing actionable tips to solve many of the struggles you face each and every day. And now over to your host, Paul Higgins.
Hi, Paul here. Before we get into the show, would you like to make a great first impression on LinkedIn? If so, I have something just for you. When people search for your name on Google, your LinkedIn profile will normally come up first. Before meeting someone for the first time, how often do they view your LinkedIn profile? For many coaches and consultants I begin to work with, their profiles don't do them any justice. I've created a simple solution where you can whip your profile into shape to have your best foot forward when attracting new clients on LinkedIn. Go to blgdownload.com, so that's blgdownload.com to get your 5 killer tips today. Welcome to the Build, Live, Give Solo podcast, episode number 209. If it is your first time, welcome. And if you love what you hear, please subscribe. If you're a regular, thanks for your support. Let me know a topic that you would love me to cover in the future. Just email me at paul@buildlivegive.com and I'll give you a shout out as well. But I'd love to shout out to Alex, who inspired me to talk about today's topic. Alex is a valuable member of the BLG Authority Machine. You can find out more at buildlivegive.com, or there's a direct link in the show notes. Please check out past shows on your favorite platform. Just search Build, Live, Give. So today's topic is 2 ways to add value, and you will learn 3 key things. One is why add value. Second is how to store knowledge, and the third is how to collect experts. For regulars, you know I help coaches and consultants to find and convert clients on LinkedIn. Once successful, then I mentor to create online businesses to support their lifestyle. But have you ever been sent a podcast, a post, or a generic piece of information in LinkedIn and it's just been completely unrelated to your core focus? I see it all the time. It is like throwing darts blindfolded. I always ask people what their key focus is and provide knowledge and or an expert to help them progress. It is specific and it gets them a result. Stop following all the LinkedIn experts who get you to do the same thing that everyone else is doing. Instead, stand out and treat others like you want to be treated yourself. Anyway, time to get off my soapbox and give you some value. I will give you an insight into how I collect knowledge and experts so you can build your resources to add real value to your prospective clients and to your existing clients. So, first, knowledge. I inherited my thirst for knowledge from my mum. She was a school teacher and always had a notepad and pen with her at all times. And she encouraged us to collect all the knowledge that she gave. In particular, reading books. She loved giving us books to read, and then we had to summarize them and collect that knowledge. This was further developed when I was in the Coca-Cola company. You know, their global knowledge bases were so sophisticated and was a key part of their success. And let's face it, they've been around for around 150 years, so they've just continued to snowball that. When I went through kidney failure, I had what's called kidney brain fog. The toxins not removed by your failing kidneys sit in your brain. So they sat in my brain and it made me hard to remember. Couldn't ever remember people's surnames. It was really difficult. So I had to come up with a mechanism to do this. I chose Airtable to collect all my knowledge. I started with Evernote, which was great, then added Google Drive, but something was missing. Ari Meisel from Less Doing introduced me to Airtable, and Gareth Ponovast helped me set it up. And if you go to YouTube and just put in Gareth's name and the full details in the show notes, you will see him. He's absolutely brilliant. So the benefits for me of using Airtable over other platforms: it's easy to configure. 2 types of fields you can have. So it's a lot easier. You can put in a URL field, a date field, or whatever. Really easy to customize. Easy to search. You can also share it. And it's also incredibly mobile friendly. So reach out and I'm happy to show you how I've set it up for myself, and I can set it up for you in, 10 minutes. So what are some of my best sources of gaining this knowledge? So podcast is my number 1, then client calls, LinkedIn posts, Facebook groups, and YouTube. They're my top 5 favorites. I've collected the knowledge the largest knowledge base for coaches and consultants in the world. Well, hey, it's subjective, right? I don't really know that, but I haven't seen anything like it. And when people see the knowledge base, they are blown away. So test me, try me out, email me, ask me for some knowledge, and I will definitely provide it. So before we go into the expert side, I would like to talk to you about Dubb, D-U-B-B. It's an all-in-one sales and marketing video platform which helps to attract, convert, and retain more happy clients. Stand out in someone's inbox, whether it's email, Slack, or social media, by sending them videos. I used it this week to create a quick summary of how the sales machine works for a prospective client. I can track all the analytics so I know when best to circle back. Why not check it out for yourself though? Go to buildlivegive.com/Dubb. So experts, how many times have you struggled to find an expert to help your growing business? And when you do find someone, how many times have you been let down? I had an R&D grant company fleeced me for over $60,000 and an online course provider for around $15,000, just to name a few. I thought everyone else was like a supplier to Coca-Cola when I first left, and sadly, that wasn't the case. So my experience and the people I mentor really fired me up, and I've become obsessed by collecting the best experts for coaches and consultants in the world. The sources are similar to knowledge. Just where I store them is different. I store it in my sales CRM called Copper. Works beautifully if you're on Gmail. I've got 471 vetted experts across 131 categories. You name it, and I have at least 3 experts for that. So start collecting your knowledge and experts so you can add value in these 2 ways. So 3 key actions from today. 1, start collecting knowledge and check out Airtable and Gareth as a solution. 2nd, start collecting experts using a sales CRM. If you don't have one, reach out to me. I last year sold a tech consulting business, and all we really did was sales and operation platforms, so I know them all. And the 3rd one is ask people what their focus is and add value. Okay, don't go shooting blind. You can get all the links in the show notes at buildlivegive.com/podcast, episode 209, or on the app you're listening to now. I recommend the Pocket Cast app. It's a great one, especially if you use an iPhone. If you want to find and convert your ideal clients on LinkedIn, go to blgclick.com to watch a free 27-minute pre-recorded masterclass. Please connect with me and follow me on LinkedIn. That's where I put out not just my podcast posts, but also other great content to help coaches and consultants. If you know someone interested in adding value, please share this with them. Please take action to build your online business and lifestyle. And most importantly, stay well.
Thank you for listening to the Build, Live, Give podcast. If you like what you heard, please subscribe and leave us a review. It would mean the world to us.